Hello, welcome to Train Sim World 5. As you can see, I'm going straight into the trains. Where's my mouse? We're going to go and just drive a train on the Birmingham Cross City. Let's start at Redditch. Not doing guard mode. I'm just going to do my usual date. We'll do drive. Yes, it means I've got to open and close the doors from in the cab, but it does give a change from my last run on Birmingham Cross City, which was Bromsgrove to Lichfield Trent Valley as guard, or conductor as they call it. I don't agree with that. That looks an interesting loco. Wish I had the money for the Peninsula Corridor, but I don't, so that'll never be added to my collection, unfortunately. Right. 2p23 Redditch to Lichfield Trent Valley. 9:10 in the morning. Right. Here we go. Master key in. Opening doors. That's done. I'm sure up here is where they... No. Somewhere I've got the... That's on day. That's good. Just gotta wait until it says... Got a couple of minutes. I don't think I've actually looked around Redditch Station before. I've got over a minute, so I can have a walk down here. You're getting in the way, aren't you? I just want to see if there's any interactives that I haven't done. So I'm not... There's one. Okay, I've already done it. I must have already been down here and not realised. Okay. Let's get back into my cab. Close the door. Sit down and get ready to do the doors. I don't want driver assist. What I do want is at 10 seconds to 12 past to do the doors, which you can now hear beeping. Off we go. We've got a 30 mph speed limit at the moment. Next stop is Elf Church. So we'll be stopping there. Oop, speeding. Go at 32 miles an hour. It's a little bit above the speed limit, but it's not overly speeding. lovely summer mornings, so speeding up because we're going downhill. Don't really want to be going too fast. Right down to there, so it's not going to blind me. Sorry. Let's see if the sun comes out. Oh, we've slowed down quite a bit, but we're still speeding up now. This isn't a long section, really. Oh, we can go up speed now. Past the tight bends, which is good. I'm just looking at the detail in the car. It's quite good, really. These close 323s lasted quite a while on this one. I believe they have now been withdrawn. That was about something else. Not 100% sure what that was, so we'll go on to the double track section. We've got 1.5 miles before our church. So, about 2 minutes. Need to be able to stop the platform. There's a signal just after it. Just want to keep going with it. Steady speed. For a little bit. It's a 40 mile an hour speed limit. So we want to slow down. There we go. How many stops have we got? We're slowing down too much. Gonna be a little bit late. Oh well. Operating to BR time, which is anything as long as it's within 10 minutes. Coming into Church Station, a bit too quick to stop. Stopped. 29 seconds late. Not too bad, I suppose. Not going to get out because we're already late. Off we go. 40 mile an hour still. Well, that goes up to... well, that's a 25 mile an hour speed limit. Maybe because we're going going back to single track, and we're going over the trailing point. And it's into 40 again once the whole train's over. Let's get up to 40. Back a little bit. There we go. Need to try and keep as close to the 40 miles an hour so that we don't Barn Green is the next stop. And it's 1.8 miles away. About stopping, I'm not going that fast. I can't see a fence. To maintain a consistent speed. Next signal's red, which is immediately after the station. Must mean there's a train in the next section and we've got to wait for it. Oh, I didn't realise we'd got a 15 mile an hour speed limit. Get into the station. Just a little stall because it's a tight bend. This next signal's red anyway, so whatever we do, we've got to stop. It's just gone green. That's cool. Just gotta wait for the timer to count down because we were slightly early. So, sitting at Barn Green Station is not too bad. What can I do if I do that? I'm looking at the HUD. It shows when the doors are open on the HUD. I've not noticed that before. I'll be more concentrating on what's going on rather than scenery and the HUD. There's my train. Which Still got a few minutes before it leaves. Or a few seconds, I should say. Let's go over to this side. Oh, people just standing in the way. I wish people would stop walking into me. Okay. Off we go. 15 miles an hour through this bend. And then over the junction. Because this is where we join the Bromsgrove line, which is just down there. Once we're on the Bromsgrove line, I think the speed limit increases. In fact, I know it increases. It's more than the 15, but we've got to wait until we're over the junction. And there's a 2.3 miles away, there's a 30 mile an hour limit. Okay, we can now go up to 90 miles an hour. That's nice. Gives a bit of time to stretch our legs, shall we say. slow down. we're back to being slightly behind. But we're still relatively close to the correct time. That's the first time I read that, what that error message says. Traction lock will not release. Off we go. There's a train in the other platform by the sound of it. Is there? No, there wasn't. It just sounded like it. Okay. Off we go. Next stop, Northfield. We can get up to 70 miles an hour. Just before we have to start applying brakes. Four-track section. Now on the line for local services. Platform is no longer used. We are slightly ahead. And my laptop's decided it doesn't like the fact that there's a train being loaded in. As long as we stop within the platform, it's perfectly fine. Like so. Door. Island platform is no longer used. It's a nice location. Got 2 minutes before we can go. I know I've not actually got out at this station before, so all the interactives will still be there, but I don't feel like getting out of my cab. It's a pity there's no screens to show whether the passengers are clear, so I'd have to go to this view, to see how close passengers are and whether they're getting on or not. Before I close the doors and start moving in about a minute's time. Do what they do on the national network and close the doors now. Like that. Doors close 30 seconds before departure. And then what I have to do is wait for the 9:32 and I can Oh, we're moving. Not intentionally, but we're moving. Off we go. It's a 40-mile-an-hour limit in just a second. Oh, 1.2 miles. So it's just before Kings Norton. That's not too bad. Green light, green signal. No longer chasing the train. Thankfully. Might be able to get up to 65, 70. There's another train. Direction. Platform boundary. We're early again. Speed goes up to 45 once we leave this station. Doors done. We've got over 1.5 minutes before we go. It should be.
Personal belongings with you at all times. Any unattended baggage will be removed and may be destroyed by security services.
That was the any unattended baggage thing. It's quite a wide platform, or quite a wide station. There's a line coming in from over the far side. Let me go into 3. Gives me more chance to zoom out. Looks like a line over there. Doesn't let me zoom out. That, however, does. Oh, it's a road. Look like a track. Okay, still 4 lines here. Interesting. Closing doors. Start creeping forward any second because I've let the brakes off, but we're going at now anyway. We only want throttle 0.2 because we're only going at 45. because of the junction. Looks like a trading junction. Green signal. That was a repeater for the signal. It's 45 on here, so now heading towards Birmingham New Street via Bourneville, where the chocolate comes from. Cadbury's used to be one of the best chocolates in the UK, and then the Americans bought it and changed the recipe. Now I just have that if my blood sugar's going low. Strangely enough, it's my blood sugar quicker than other chocolates. It's a 60 mile per hour bit, but I'll give it a little bit of speed. No, I won't. We'll just stay at this speed. Oh look, it's the Midland Red Unit. Nice to see that. It's a community reskin. It's not actually default with the route. But because I've downloaded it, it'll come on randomly. Here's Bourneville, which was the first model town. And that's Cadbury Purple. It's the only station on this line with a different colour scheme.
This station operates a no smoking policy.
And that's to commemorate Cadbury. We are 17 seconds early. So that was done quite well. We've got a minute and a half before we have to go. I do like the purple on this platform. It looks quite good. I mean, it's quite an interesting colour scheme using Cadbury's purple lip colours. Oh, we gotta go. I wasn't paying attention. Waiting for the door. Okay, there we go. It's just going to start raining, isn't it? I've got dynamic weather turned on, so looks like it's going to start raining. Can't tell yet, there's another train coming. There's my laptops being silly. Right, 0.9 miles to Selly Oak. So where the Queen Elizabeth Hospital is, Selly Oak. Selly Oak. Looks like we're going to be early again. Stopping exactly where we need to, that's good. Door open. Just look, is it raining? No, it's just misty. Oh, there's a planter there with no plants in. Not got time to get out and cross over, especially as I'll be doing the door shortly. Oh well, at least I know there's a planter in Selly Oak to do. Closing doors. Doors closed. Brakes off. And off we go. Don't know if we'll be passing any other trains yet. We haven't passed one since passing the... Oh, here's one. Okay, we are passing another train. I can say we haven't passed one since passing the LMS livery one. So that was nice. Perfect timing. We've not got that far to get to university. That is Birmingham University. And the medical students there. It's Queen Elizabeth as their training hospital. There's a canal next to us. Two creeks over University Station. Early again because I get up to speed quite quickly. And stop. Open the doors. How many passengers we got in? Let's have a look. Oh, hello, you. It's very busy. Okay. Let's close the door and sit back down. We've got a little bit of a wait. That's the in-cab communication to the signalman. As it gets dark, I'll have the cab lights on. Okay, we've still got over half a minute. So nearly time to do the doors. Start preparing to depart. Doors. Doors done. Brakes releasing, and off we go. We now have 1.6 miles before 5 ways. That's definitely within Birmingham. Then again, Surrey Oak and University are within Birmingham. Or the Greater Birmingham Conurbation, as is Bourneville. Not many people that live there want to be associated with Birmingham. So a 50-mile-an-hour section, followed by 40 miles an hour as we get into 5 ways. Go with the speed for a bit. There's another train loading in. Timetable mode includes more trains than scenarios, because it is as close to a real timetable as possible. We seem to be catching up to that train, so we left Redditch. Well, it's gone green now, but there was a yellow section after the one we're in. Starting about 1.7 miles. Going downhill on the slower part. Now we're going up now, so yeah. There is a train loading in, so we'll be passing another one fairly soon. Miles before the 40 something. Because we're in a bit of a stuttery mode because we're getting close to the central Birmingham. That's it. be relatively flat. Here's the 40 board. We're doing 40. We're slowing down for 5 ways now anyway. So there's the platforms. Let's just coast a little bit. We get to the actual end. Signal after is green, which is good, but the one after that's still yellow. That's one of the reasons why it was struggling. But you can see the buildings coming into view in the mist. That's Birmingham. It's almost as bad as London in terms of scenery density. We've still made it on time, even with the stuttering, so in fact we made it just a little bit on the late side, a couple of seconds. It's not too bad. Part of that was me slowing down early for the 40. We've got the next stop after this is a certain busy junction station. So I'm expecting, well, we're running late. I'm expecting that to be very come on, off we go. Into Birmingham New Street, platform 8. So we go through this tunnel. And join the New Street rush. There's a red signal immediately after New Street, which I was sort of expecting. Next signal is caution. When my laptop's decided it's ready, I've got to start putting power. This is the reason why I wanted the lights on, so I could see my displays and buttons while in the tunnels of New Street. And it starts slowing because we're nearly up to 20. New Street does have a strict speed limit. So 20 is there for a reason. There's the first yellow. Both lines are showing yellow. Go 20 miles an hour. It's downgrade into the station, which doesn't help. So I'm constantly having to juggle the brakes to stay below 20 miles an hour. Now for the station throat, and here is Birmingham New Street. lot of lines join up. You've got the line to Mid and North Wales, the West Coast Main Line, Birmingham branch, this line, the line towards Kidderminster, Birmingham and Derby line, line to Coleshill and Nuneaton, Leicester. But it's a very, very busy station. And there's a what looks like a Pendolino over there. Yes, it is. Okay. Now on the level. It's weird that the... Okay. That's where you can hop routes. Don't think I've got another route that uses this station at the moment. Signal is red, so stopping is a good idea. We're a little bit behind. Signal's just cleared, but it's 15 after we've left. We've got a few minutes. Just want to have a look at something. Wrong one. Window open and up. Just get a picture of my train inside Birmingham New Street. Platform 8A. And it's just crashed. Oh no, it hasn't. It's come back. Thought for a second it had crashed. That was scary. So, Lichfield Trent Valley. On time. 3 coaches. Why is it? Okay. Interesting. I've got 2 minutes before I have to go. So just having a look around various parts of the station. Actually, if I go to that, it will tell me what the other route is. And whether I've got it or not. The route that it can jump to. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a scenario. It's not a route hop. Okay, I'm back on board. Close the door. Come on. Let me open the window. Sit down. For the time to run down, because we're not going to be moving anyway. I can put that to 0. We're on the level, so if once I close the doors, we won't suddenly start rolling, which is the whole idea of doing that. Close the doors early so that we can leave on time. Got to close the doors with 20 seconds to go, because it takes about 10 seconds for them to close. So I'm going to do the doors now. I just hit the wrong button. Okay, I've done both doors. I accidentally opened the doors to the wrong side, and off we go. 10 miles an hour in the station, so just a coast in a minute. It allows us up to about 11. So this signal's green, one after it is yellow. Just gone green. Going downhill slightly. And we're taking the right hand tunnel. 15. Speed limit. Almost like we're going to hit the wall. Close. 25 in just a second. We'll just let it slow down a little bit because we're going too quick. Now we can go up to 25. Actually, it says 30. Laptop is a bit struggly. That's okay. We're leaving Birmingham now, so it shouldn't be too bad. Down to 0 in the throttle department. We're at 30. 1.9 miles before we get to Aston. If you're a football fan, you should know what football team comes from there. Those of us who aren't football fans know which one it is. Line to Derby goes to the left here. Cross over it. That'd actually be a brilliant route. Birmingham to Derby. Via Wateraughton, Wincott, Tamworth, Burton-on-Trent and Derby. I think the main let's see, there's the there it is, Curzon Street. Place that is going to be the terminus of Speed 2. They've not modelled Curzon Street station building. Will be Curzon. trying to cut the throttle back. It's not looking at it. Fortunately, we don't have to stop here. So we've got a bit of speed. Got just under 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes before we're due into Leicester. Not sure how long it'll take me to get there. There's a speed limit before we get to Aston. Double yellows. We're now chasing the train again. That's why it's a speed limit. Into a really nice, safe stop. I know I've done the interactives here, or at least in this direction. An eye on that signal when I open the door. stopped. As soon as I do the doors, it's because the points have got to change to push us on the Cross City Line to Lichfield. The line that goes straight on is Walsall, I believe. Right, we just got to wait. Start closing the door in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now. Doors closing. And here we go. When laptop thinks about it. 20 mile an hour over the junction. Luckily we stopped for Aston Station. Come on. Next station is Gravelly Hill. Somewhat well known in the UK because there's a motorway junction, Gravelly Hill interchange, also known as Spaghetti Junction, because it looks like spaghetti when looked at from above. That's the 20 mile an hour section, and it's up to 40. There we go. Up to 40, now we're over the junction. There's the M6. At least I think that's the M6. Could be the A38M. In fact, I think it is. Yes, there's the canal, so that's A38M above us. We have to go under the M6. Still, go under M6. Too fast. Then I want to get to Gravelly Hill relatively quickly. There's another train. He's heading towards Brom's Grove. Just about saw that. Slowing down too much then. There's the M6. And this is Gravelly Hill interchange to our right. Or Spaghetti Junction, whatever you want to call it. We might be a little bit behind on the next station. Some of the brakes are a bit too much. Accidentally did that. Because of the stuttering. We're not worrying about signals now. There isn't a train ahead of us. Well, there probably is, but it's more than 3 sections ahead of us. So all our signals are green. Yeah, we're going to be a bit later than expected. Gravelly Hill. A little bit of stuttering while it loads into the scenery. there's the time that we should have been here. A few seconds late. We have a green signal afterwards, so it's just a case of get passengers on. Passengers are on. We can actually depart on time, hopefully. Off we go. 60-mile-an-hour speed limit. 11 seconds, well, 5 seconds down. We have caught up, luckily. Not something that happens that frequently on Britain's railways. Something else trying to load in. Going nearly an hour. It's been longer in reality because of the stuttering as it loads, but it's not too bad. Not as bad as that conductor mode from Milton Keynes to London, where it was one frame every minute or two. This way. This one is coping better. 60-mile-an-hour speed limit. Next stop is Erdington. We need to start putting the brakes on. Maximum 60 miles an hour. While the rally treatment train equipment's in action. Erdington Station. Nearly stopped. Got quite a wait before the departure. Train coming into the other platform. Also 3 coach. Tooting the horn. Closing the doors. I think there's only 4 stations left before we get to Lichfield Trent Valley. Off we go. 5 seconds from departure time and we're going. Okay, I could depart early. It's perfectly possible to do so, but that would actually knock down the activity points or action points up in the top right. So I'm trying to Chester Road. So the next one isn't St. Coldfield. It's Chester Road. I'm not closer than I thought I was. Waiting for my laptop to get all the stuff in. One sec. You can see the super elevation, so freight trains that do happen on this line would be going through at line speed, which is 60 miles an hour. We made it a bit early. About 6 seconds. I've unlocked the wrong doors. I've done the wrong doors. Are the right doors locked? That's the question. No, good. Brakes released. And off we go. Next stop, Wild Green. Okay. I forgot how many stations there were between Erdington and Sutton Coldfield. Wild Green and then Sutton Coldfield. Been a long time since I was last that way. A little bit of stuttering. But nothing to write home about, as it were. Built up between Erdington and Sutton Coldfield. Still not as bad as it was doing when I was going into the guard mode. Because it's trying to load in all the scenery plus the extra trains. Station's long enough for 6 coaches. I shouldn't have to put it in emergency brake mode. As long as I'm within the platform, I'm okay. Okay, doors. We've got a minute and a half before we have to go. Plenty of time. So I was slightly early again. Just wait for time before I can close the doors. So I'll look on the outside for a bit. Pantograph's up. Wouldn't be going anywhere if the pantograph was down, but that's better. No, it's not. Spun all the way around, I didn't want it to spin round. Let's just go back in the cab. It runs better in the cab until I start wanting to move the camera around. If a second man comes in, they can see. Or they can sit down. Won't be me, because I'll be driving the last few stations, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stations. And then we can, and we'll be at Lichfield City. Another train coming in. Normal livery. I'm closing the doors. Doors closed. We have 10 seconds, well, less than 10 seconds before we have to go. We go. 1.3 miles before Sutton Coldfield with a 35 mile an hour speed limit. Okay. That's not too bad. later. Off that direction is No Hope Hospital, as it's named. Good Hope, as it's officially. Speed for the 35 already. To come to a complete stop. So, open the doors. How long have we got? Not too long before we go. Walking around. Okay. Closing doors. We're on a downhill gradient, but shouldn't start going anywhere. At least not yet. Now we can. Is Four Oaks. And the main high street from St Caulfield. trains. Which should bring us a nice stop in the confines of the platform. Scenery. That's what the problem is. Let's come to a complete stop. At the right place. Open the doors. We were a little bit on the wrong doors. There we go. Still a little bit early with opening those doors. Gotta wait. Go. 55 mile an hour through Sutton Park. Or along the edge. I don't know whether it is through the centre or along the edge. Now, yeah, Butler's Lane. I think it's then Lichfield City. Butler's Lane, Blake Street, and then Lichfield City. Yeah. No. Chelmsford. Then Lichfield City, then Lichfield City. Okay. 4 more. Stops. With us finishing in Lichfield Trent Valley. Will do if I do that. Okay. Doors opening. I've got just over a minute, which is good. Just gotta wait until 10:21. Or coming up to 10:21 when I can close the doors. If I close the doors a little early, I can get going on time. Switch it off from that. Doors. Got a 1 in 100 down, but shouldn't really start rolling yet because the brakes aren't released fully. 5, 4, 3, 2, off we go. Okay. Started a little early because we rolled forward. Oh well. Next stop. Lake Street. 3 more stations. A bit of stuttering, but not too bad now. We've gone past really scenery bits. It's just a train loading in. We'd like to pass 2 more trains before we get to doubling up. It's the Midland or LMS 331 again. That's why it's struggling. I could have that on these runs. A little bit too quick for this station. Okay, we've stopped. Doors opened. We've got a minute before we have to go. So that's not too bad. Got a bit of a wait. Because I'm not getting a second then. I'll put that up now. Ready to close the door. Next stop is Lichfield City, which is on the platform is on the right. So we'll be opening right-hand doors. Brakes releasing. And off we go. 50 miles an hour at the moment, it goes up to 60. We've got 2.4 miles before. Oh, Shenstone first. That's a left-hand side platform. Lichfield City is after Shenstone. I couldn't remember. I forgot about Shenstone. We haven't even gone over the A5 yet. M6 top. That's bit too much power. Okay. Go up to 60. Now going to stay around the brake because it's cleaning up. Try and stay as close to 60 until we get to Shenstone. Trains can't go beyond Lichfield City. Lichfield Trent Valley, even, if they're electrified, if they're electric powered. Because the electric wires stop almost straight out for the Lichfield Trent Valley on the high level. Right next to the signal box that controls the junction to the board. Down to the Trent Valley line. It's not often you get trains using that board. Usually, I believe, where you might see the occasional freight if it's going towards that. Or steam tour going to Derby. Crew. That happened a few weeks ago. Some steam engines. 35018 British India Line and 6 replace 7 so larger vessel to Derby to launch the Rail 200 freight gathering vehicle, which unfortunately I can't afford to go to. I want to go take camera, take photos and videos, but it's not good yet. It's a living once in a lifetime thing. Oh well. Right. I'm watching the distance to Shenstone Station and the gradient and my speed. I know when I need to apply the brakes. A little bit earlier because I'm going downhill. It's about 7:50. But which is when it's thought about it. Now, I should stop steeply, so I might have to let off the brake and let them know about there's the platform. It hadn't loaded in. Shenstone. To apply the brakes a bit harder than I expected. Didn't pass the signal, that's good. Open the doors. Okay. Got nearly a minute before we have to go. I wish it would stop bringing up that driver assist thing when I take the set it to 0 on there. I know. You only have to say it once. I just do that so it's ready to go. Because we're on a gradient, I'll do the doors a little bit later. That way the brakes will release. Just as the clock ticks. There we go. Off we go. We've got 5 minutes to get to Lichfield City, or 4.5 minutes. Platform 1, and it will be on the right hand side for the passengers getting out. Between here and there, there's another train. Between here and there, we have to cross over the M6 toll and the A5. No sign of it. Speed restriction. Advance notice. stuttering. I mean, something's loading in, I don't know what. There's the 45. You still need to be slowing down by another 25 miles an hour. That line can be seen Burnwood. Slightly over speed, but not too bad. Okay, this speed. Just coast along at 20 miles an hour as we get into Lichfield City. Off that way somewhere is the cathedral. I don't know if you can see it. Brake on again. You want to come to a stop at the right place, which is here. Okay. Last time passengers get out on the right hand side. Only 3 times on this entire journey. Because Lichfield Trent Valley. There's one church. The cathedral's not modelled. Cathedral would be over that way. Okay. Open the doors. Waiting until it's clear. And off we go. We've got 1.1 mile before the end of the line and the last stop. Hence the yellow, because the signal. Ooh, we've got a red. Can't go too fast. See what the signal says. Move up to signal and wait. Coast along at this. Looks like there's a train at the station and we've got to wait for it to clear. something blocking the line. I'm going to get to the signal and stop. There's a whistle board. First one I've seen. Signal's still red. It's gone yellow. Going to be a little bit late into Lichfield City. But we've arrived near enough. Sounding horn for the flat crossings, or occupation crossings, whatever they are. Yeah, I should really be doing Timetabled. Nearly at Lichfield Trent Valley. There's the junction. There's only one platform in Lichfield Trent Valley. That is on the left. And it's here. Still made it within time. And we come to a stop. There's no chance of going any further with these units because they're electric and the overhead wires end. They actually end with the... You've got 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 more masts, and then they've gone completely. Why is it saying 16 yards? That was weird. I'd stopped in the station and it still wanted me to move forward. Don't know why it did that. That's the end of the Timetabled drive. Took a bit longer than what it said on the loading screen and everything like that, but not too many. I got a silver medal. Mainly because of the speeding. Everything else I got on time bonus, accuracy bonus. So that was good. Got everything done that I needed to. Okay, I was speeding a little bit more than I should have done. That sort of made me early in some places. But I made it. even with my laptop deciding it didn't like some of the scenery. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you've made it this far and you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I don't just do train sim videos, I do real railway, heritage railway, mainline. I also do model railway exhibitions, and I will be doing a project in the spring that will be aimed at children. That will be announced on Facebook page for the channel. If you've enjoyed the video, please consider pressing the like button and also consider sharing. I do hope you've enjoyed the show. Even with the stuttering, I've still managed to do what I intended to do. So, hope to see you in the next video, which should be a Train Sim Classic video. And that will be on Wednesday at 5 PM. So, until then, be seeing you.